welcome back to GregTech New Horizons, episode 42 with me, Sid, and I started working on something today. Let me just go and grab myself a bite to eat. I started working on garnet sand, which gave me, impure garnet sand gave me garnet sand, which when you process that in a centrifuge gives you red garnet dust and yellow garnet dust, and red garnet dust when you process that in a centrifuge gives you pyro dust, alumine dust, and yeah, I'm not even going to try and say that dust. And the reason I'm after that is because the pyro dust, which has got aluminium, magnesium, silicon and oxygen in it, when you process that in a electrolyzer gives you magnesia dust, alumina dust and silicon dioxide dust. But if you process magnesia dust in an electrolyzer, 2 magnesia dust will give you 1 magnesium dust, and of course magnesium is used in the alloy smelter with aluminium to make magnesium, and I would like to make myself a magnesium crossbow limb because I'd like to try and increase the speed of my crossbow, and I think that will work. So I started using the garnet that I got, and I've gone through 2 stacks of garnet, and at the end of that I've got 18 pyro dust, some of that and some of that. These are irrelevant for this. However, this stuff, for me to electrolyze, I need 20 of, and that's 2 stacks of stuff. So I've gone through and been working away, grindy. I also made up some more lithium batteries with the extra lithium I got from that one. And so this is all good. I've got some fully charged batteries in there. This has now got almost all bar 2 lithium batteries, but I realised that this was going to take a while. And there's plenty of red garnet. I've got lots of garnet dust, but it's only a chance if you actually look at the impure pile of garnet dust, and when you centrifuge that, it gives you garnet sand with a chance of red garnet dust. That's fine. So you centrifuge that, and you get 1 of each, and you centrifuge that, and you get 3 of for 16. Well, there's an easier way of getting pyro dust, and that is, if we can find it, pyrope, which you get from macerating crushed pyrope ore, which you get from macerating pyrope ore, which you get in the twilight forest. So I went and got a little. So first things first, let me actually just check how my steam is accumulating. I should be almost back to full. Yes. How am I for charcoal? Okay. I mean, charcoal's not a big problem for me, so that's good. But we are going to not use that at all. We're going to come down here and we are going to stick that in there, and that is going to make me all the pyrope dust in the world. That's the only bit I want. Let me go and stick all of this other stuff away. I actually also need a bigger, I need one of those, I think, for this, because yeah, I have nowhere to put all of this. These are becoming a problem. That's my chest where I've just kept my ores. Have I got? I don't suppose I've got any more for any more, have I? I've got ordinary chest. I suppose I could just wire that down and continue with those up there for now. It's as good a place as any. Didn't I have a place for sticks? I did. So yeah, the other thing I have done is I've made sure I've got plenty of arrows. I've also made some steel bolts. I tried. The bolt recipe is difficult to check up in NAI on this just because there are so many minerals. So I tried to make an iron steel bolt. However, I couldn't get that to actually create. I wonder whether let me just try something, whether I can replace. Let's go with the iron. No, we'll do it in here maybe. No. Parts can be replaced. That is fully... Yeah, I just don't think that is an option. I can't do anything with it. So, yeah, but I wanted... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to basically up my combat potential, because today I am going to do the Naga. I'll be putting it off and putting it off. And, you know, getting that kind of stuff done will be beneficial. But this is going to take a while. So I shall be back as soon as I've got the first batch of this. Well, actually, maybe all of them done, because I think I'm going to need quite a bit, because this only creates, let me just check, creates 6 magnesia, and magnesia goes 2 to 1, and magnesium is 1 to 2 to make 3, and if I want to use the extruder to make a magnesium, which is how you have to make a magnesium hoofer, what's my jig? I mean, you know, they're not particularly good at mining levels and things, but bowlim, here we go, almost there. No, we're not. I think it's 5 off the top of my head. Crossbow limb is 4. So, but at least it's a low voltage recipe. If we look at that in the extruder, the various other ones, a ruby, for example, doesn't have any of the kind of speed we want. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options, but I'm trying to make make a good crossbow. It's going to be interesting, because crossbow is in 1.7 Tinker's Construct was definitely very overpowered, and therefore I want to try and leverage that. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I have been occupying myself whilst working on this. I've got a little bit of iron dust to get over there, because I wanted to have a go at those electric tools, and yeah, so that's what I decided to do. I've also been spinning. I'm trying to think of the word. I've been spinning everything in sight, and I'm sticking with spinning now. Right, so that should be ready. You are almost done. So I think I've pulled together almost everything I need to make the electric screwdriver and the electric wrench. I'm only a little concerned that they have durability, because the idea with the electric tools normally is that you just recharge them. But there's a whole load of different tips for these, which kind of is, well, let's just say it's a bit weird. I think that's probably a fair assessment. Let me run that through there. So I need a couple of lithium batteries, which are both in here. In fact, they're all lithium in there now, so I'll take the 8% one, and I will take the 16% one. I don't think they have to be charged. If they do, we'll find out. And we are going to go for this one first, because I've got everything except the screwdriver that I need to make that. One screwdriver later, and let's just do this manually, shall we? Plates, things, motor, screwdriver, and I'm going with the long rod. Boop. No. Just show me that. That's there. Battery at the bottom. Motor up there. That there and there. Screwdriver and a screw. Screwdriver and a screw will make me a screwdriver. Let's lose you and bring that down. And then the other thing we need is we need to make this head, which is plates around things with a hammer and a screwdriver. So I just need to go and grab a hammer. I think I should have everything I need for this. Plus I've got a whole load of these plates left. Boop, boop. Screwdriver and a hammer. There's my rock salt wrench tip. So I couldn't make the one for the bismutide, as best as I can tell, because I can't make that. That appears to be a rock which is made by compressing that, which comes from an ore which is from Ross 128B. So yeah, I can't go there. I haven't got that technology yet. However, plates, things, battery, plates. I think it was that way around, wasn't it? No, of course it wasn't. It was obviously going to be exactly the opposite way to the way that I had done it. And I'm going to guess there. And oh, I need to choose. I'll have 2 small lithium batteries, thank you very much. And then we can take you out of there, pop you in there. We can take you out of there, pop you in there. Everything's happy. And we now have some electric tools. Now, what I don't know is whether these things, whether their durability goes down. Or whether there's a repair, so you just have to replace the tips. But the tips are not that cheap. I mean, that one's actually fairly cheap. It's just rock salt. That one uses a bit of steel, but it's less steel, I suppose, than we're using elsewhere. Anyway, doesn't matter. We have got, and I'm just going to stick those in there for now. We shall stick these over here for now. That was just, let's get a quest done kind of mode. I think should almost be 4 to go on that. Let me just go and put some of these bits away, and then we'll start on what I actually stuck on. But yeah, I needed something to keep myself going because it was taking age. Misc, and I think I've got a little bit of steel left in here from previous ones, so waste not, want not, especially not when it comes to steel. And there we go, and there's a little bit of iron, all good. Right, oh, eat the guac. So just this last thing to do now. What was I doing with that? Let's go and have a look, because I've got to remember now. This is going to go through. It's not going in the centrifuge because I haven't got nitric acid, and to be honest, that's not brilliant anyway. It is going into there in batches of 20. Like so. Don't you dare. Don't you dare tell me that's medium voltage. It's medium voltage. You git. Okay. I hate this game sometimes. I really do. Right. Let's just go with a wooden crossbow, shall we? It's not a biggie. How hard can the Naga be? It's not like I've not just spent ages processing all this stuff up just so I can get to nothing and have nothing whatsoever. At least I've got a wrench now, so... Sorry, I don't mean to chunter, but yes I do. That is annoying. Okay, I'm going to go and just prepare myself to die, because I probably am going to die as well. Then I can really get upset and pissy about it. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I could have saved myself many hours. Because that processing all that stuff up and grabbing it all has probably taken the best part of 3 or 4 hours, and I just hate that bit. And I know it's my own fault. I just need to read the recipes more carefully every time. But it's easier said than done sometimes. You know, there's all these little bits of detail going on the screen, which make it harder and harder to come back here, Mr. Naga. I don't want to go in with him because that's just asking for trouble. But he's on the wrong side. Oh, I can't go over that side either, can I? What do you mean? Do I have to hit the tail? Why is this not working? They've not nerfed the nut. Hello. You know what? I have managed to be in this game for... So why can I not damage the Naga? He's never been missile proof before. Appears to be missile proof now though. I don't want to go in with that. Ah, no. Ah, run. Bye-bye. Now, is that healing? Oh, good grief. It is healing, damn it. Right, we're going to have to be a bit braver then, aren't we? I don't know where it is. It's behind me, it's behind me, it's behind me, it's behind me. Run away. What's that phrase that Tango uses? Flee with extra flee. I can't go anywhere near that because that's a... Ow. think it's... doesn't matter how clever you think you're being. Realistically. It's like playing Snake. Should have really got some food on my bar, shouldn't I? Well, that was entertaining. Have you leveled up yet? No. Of course you haven't. Why would you have? But we got the Naga scale, we got the trophy, which we can... Well, the Lich is the next thing we need to do, isn't it? Okay. What else can you use the Naga? So the Naga scale can be used to make Naga scale. It's protection 7, actually. That's pretty good. Just head and body and things. So that's protection 7. That's protection 9. Okay. Well, at least this area is clear. And in fact, very tempted just to borrow some of this, and I wonder whether I can get into that and get away fast enough. Let's see if we can no. Right, let's try and get in. Die. It's not going to die. Oh, no, 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 no. Totally unfair. The spawners don't... oh no, 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 no. That was not good. What did I get there? Oh, I picked up something. Whew. Right, now how? I mean, I suppose I could light it up. That'd be the only... option I can think of that might help. Give it a try. Got to destroy it to open the chest underneath it. I just don't know why it's so damn tough. That's a rabbit. You know, when I could hear footsteps behind me there, and I'm like, please tell me that hasn't spawned in behind. Why is this so damn impossible to break? Oh, I'm finding so many annoying things today. Well, at least I learned here in a relatively safe environment where, you know, I've not got a lot of bad terrain. It's all. I also ought to be ready for, because it wouldn't surprise me if this didn't spawn a load of things on its So we got a broken spawner from Ender.io. We got a broken relic. Do not right click. Red garnet, some overline, magnetic iron, zinc, steel. Wow. And now I'm already nickel and steel. I'm not entirely sure that was worth it. I'm just not. However, we can pop you. You are a little bit closer to leveling. We'll repair that later because that needs steel. You're going to need iron. I could do that now actually, but more importantly, we have now got these, and this is what we need to make a iron capped wooden wand. To do Thorncraft, we can do everything else there, I think. So let's head back to the overworld, lick my wounds, sort myself out, and no, actually, let me just do that. Didn't really use much of the arrows at all, did I? But I suppose that's the point of having the crossbow, is I want to get that up to a point where it you know, just kicks ass. So let's jump in and head home. No, I'll just walk straight back into the portal. I'll see you in a moment. Right, there we go. We've got on with it. Can you wear that? No, you can't. Okay. That's a shame. But of course we can always do that, I suppose. That might be a reasonable screenshot. Now, let's do this wand though, because the wand is the thing, and I think I've got some of the materials already. So let's have a look. I've got 8 iron foil. Yes. Have I got iron plates? What else? Let's have a look at this again. Use A, then put you on there. So I've got those require screws and rings. So I've got those. Don't really need the iron plates, I don't think. Nope, just screws and rings. Okay, we'll drop the iron plates away then. Tin rods, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Okay. Screws and rings. Let's go and get that done for starters. 2. I think it will be 4, won't it? Because I'll need 2 for that and 2 for that, and then 2 more for the iron rings. Test out me electric wrench as well. That could be interesting. Let me charge my wrench, file and hammer. Neither. Okay, fine. Screw you, game. It's like it's going out of its way just to wind me up, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going to pull this together. What else did we need? I need 2 Naga, and then we need an aluminium. So we need the aluminium. What did I do with that? I think I have no idea. I put it somewhere safe. There. The most time-intensive thing that I have ever made. And there it is, just sat there going, look at me. And then we need an impregnated stick, so that just needs a stick and some seed oil and a carpenter. The carpenter's fine. That needs to go in as well in a moment. Come bring that lot out. 2 of those for that. 2 is going to cut. Going to take you. That is definitely being kept. I presume I can turn you into that, and presumably I can then... Well, I'm going to have to whack you through the EBF again, aren't I? But that's fine, at least I'm not wasting expensive stuff. And then those can go through there, as can those. Nope. Yep. Good. Couple of those with hammer and file and hammer and file, wasn't it? Hammer and file. So that goes with that. We're going to take those like so. Those like that. Gives me those, that and that. Then you've got that and that. And you've got two of those. And now we just need an impregnated stick. So an impregnated stick, would you believe the stick is probably going to be the hardest thing, is going to take 100 millibuckets of seed oil. Okay, seeds. Seeds. Now I should be able to, can I get you from that? I can. Let's just go and grab some. Actually, might as well grab it from the field. I know it's a bit further down, but at least I'm not then. I'm just using stuff that's already grown. Roop, 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 roop. There we go. Just grab myself a bunch of that. I think a slime or something has managed to spawn in here. It's the only explanation, although this shouldn't be a slime chunk, so... Oh, I'm going to harvest a lot, actually, while I'm down here, because, you know, it's not that often that I come down and harvest this. And the more of it we've got in the kitchen, the more I can make stuff for, you know, eatings and the likes. I'll get this. I'm going to then get the seed oil underway because I think I've got my my squeezer upstairs. I just need to set that running and give it some fuel to get the steam engine going and all the usual bits and pieces, and get myself 100 millibuckets of seed oil, make myself a stick, and then we can make ourselves a thing. Now, one thing I can't remember, and if anybody can help me with this one, 1.7 Thorncraft. I can't remember how that was for Taint. Now, some versions of Thorncraft were utterly terrible for Taint, and they really made you suffer. Other versions didn't, and depending on which version you were playing, you know, you would want to make sure that your Thorncraft setup area was as far away or next door to your base as possible. You know, if Taint isn't a major problem, then just run it next door to your base. Oh, I've realised I've spoken through harvesting all of that as well. But if Taint is a problem, then needless to say, we don't want to be doing that right next to all of our expensive machinery, because that just seems a little bit silly. Take one more. We're just going to make sure my steam engine's up to speed, up to power, because I think we are, yeah, we're down, and I think they've run out of steam. They have. So, yeah, if anybody can kind of point me in the direction of just how bad this version of Thorncraft is for Taint, that would be really useful. Squeezer. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna... Oh, it's on the clockwork one as well, isn't it? That's fine as well. Doesn't really matter. Give it a good wind up and... Wait till we've got 100 millibuckets of seed oil, which is going to take a while. So I'll be back in a mo. Did you? You're off though, aren't you? Yes, you are. Good. I mean, I suppose I could have moved it across, but I've had to kind of push the what's the word I'm looking for? Push the water in. I don't want to have to replumb all of that. At some point I'll get it set up so it's on a proper thing. However, in the meantime, I can just use this can of seed oil I've got here. And a stick. That's the one thing I haven't got, of course. Right. Okay. I didn't need to worry about that after all. It's going to be one of... It is definitely turning into one of those days. Where I just don't seem to be able to do anything right. But yeah. Some knowledge of... There's a carpenter, isn't it? Hang on. Carpenter with a stick. If you go... That was easy. Still got plenty of seed oil left as well. Bang. You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, it's a while since I've seen that interface at the bottom. Right, let's have a look. What have we got? I have just completed a few things, haven't I? I did those. I have gone to the... here, and we have now got this where we can spawn an ocelot. That's the tower fire, then you'll need to... better ones needing later bosses drops. Oh, you gits. Why would I want an ocelot? I don't know. But... oh, you get them anyway. It's not a choice. Okay, fine. So, we also now have... what have we got open? We've got the Thormonominomicon. Right, you wonder if you could enchant a book with your wand. So you should try that on a bookshelf. Yeah, so it's basically tap it with a wand, isn't it, as I recall. And then we need to learn about warp. Yeah, there should be something about kill all the things. Oh yeah, then it's the... oh god, I don't fancy doing the Lich. This is uncommon treasure, and we'll claim all of that and back. And now it's to kill the Twilight Lich. God, I actually do think part of my problem in the games now is I've actually become too cautious. And I think it's partly age, I'll be honest, because I am an old git. Partially because I am in... what's the word I'm looking for here? The Naga scale probably must have its own little... Twilight stuff probably wants its own box, but for now it can go over here, I suppose. and partially because I am involved and work in the area of risk, and believe it or not, that does tend to make you a little bit risk averse. You know, it's a thing. I'm just wondering if I have got the makings of a bookshelf right now, because I can finish that one off before we can go. We should have books. Have I got wooden planks though? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Books should not be a problem. I should have more books than I know what to do with. 1, 2, 3. Junk, and a bit of junkage, and you're a wizard, Harry. It's a lot easier than the Salis Mundus thing. And then, of course, here's the stuff we all remember so well. All scribing tools, warp warnings, thaumaturgy, alchemy, artifice, scolomancy, new horizon. Oh, so you've locked stuff behind there. Automagy. Yep, not one. B magic, yep. Thaumic bases, I remember that one. A lot of this is a real blast from the past. Bloody Scrivener's tools, whisper weeds, electric magic tools. Okay, Britannia. Gadamancy, no idea on that one. A bloodstained Brit page for a dark. Okay, that looks fun. Thaumic exploration. Thaumic mechina. Okay, energistics. Yep. Gee, how many? Just how much? Thaumic horizons. Thaumic insurgents. I thought it said Thaumic insurance. I thought like you were taking out a thing. Yep, something else. Witching gadgets. Spinning. Blood magic. And witchery. All gated into the Thorncraft area. Right, well, I think it's safe to say that we are, or at least have opened up a new chapter. Give me that and back. Warp warnings. Considerable power from it, but power comes at a price. That price is represented by warp, a corruption of the character's mind and soul. With the effects of warp can range from annoying and deadly, accumulating enough of it to greater power at the cost of increasing madness. Yeah, so that's your warp stuff. Okay, we'll do that. What do I want? I don't know. I don't even know. It reacts to warp. I have the soap. Just because. See the understanding, then we need to make. Oh, good grief. Now I need to get into finding all of the shards. Now they are in the Twilight, so I am going to have to go out and do a lot of Twilight work, I think. Because that's the only place I've found those. We've obviously got the cauldron stuff to make all of the things. And some of. Actually, still needs to get quite a lot of these, don't I? Okay, well, we can. That'll give me some good stuff. But let's leave that today, because I think going any further with this would be somewhat crazy. Oh no, that does not go in there. Where's my Thorncraft stuff? You, and we'll put those in as well, just so they're safe. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.